Hello Northern Lights, I've got a busy week ahead, so I've decided to film it. The Olympic torch is arriving in Scotland on Friday, and I'm attending a big event in Glasgow to do with that, because a friend's mum's carrying it, one of the first people in Scotland in fact. But just now, there's an event happening involving fire and mountains to do with the Jubilee, where there's a relay of beacons going from one place to another. And I can see three from here. There's one just up on the mountain up there, behind me. And a few on the mainland and a rather spectacular moon to go with it. So, here we go. That's the first beacon, a bit further south on the mainland. That beautiful moon with its cap in the clouds. And now, on our local mountain, the highest one on the Isle of Arran, it's called Goat Fell. There's the second beacon. And the third, northeast, just there. I'm about to take my dog on a walk, something I do every day. And today I'm going to take you with me. Over the next few days I shall be going from where I live here to Glasgow, and I thought that would be an interesting opportunity to contrast the difference between country and city life. Also in Glasgow I'm going to be seeing the Olympic torch arrive in, so it's quite a pivotal moment for that city in Scotland, as well as me, myself, personally. Part of the reason why I wanted to compare and contrast the island life to the city life is because I in fact will soon be moving from the island to the city, which I want to almost symbolise in this film, where I shall be spending time in both. At the moment I am walking through a fire corridor in a forest on the way up to the hill which I will be climbing today, and they're quite disorientating places because when you look around it doesn't actually seem that far through it. It doesn't take that long to get through it. But then when you see it on a map later, they cover quite a distance. This here is the sort of thing you don't see coming. You think it's just some grass, then you stand on it and it starts sinking. This is my dog. He's called Boyach. Here I am, out on the open hillside. But look at this view. Isn't it amazing? Out there, it's the tallest mountain in Arran. It's called Goat Fell. The dog has just been dunking himself in an incredibly muddy pool. He's thoroughly pleased with himself about it. Can't understand why. Ugh. Scotland is such a wonderful place. It's got such a diverse landscape with the cliffs and mountains behind me, all the way over to those cities and towns over on the mainland out there. And that's what makes it such an interesting place to live, because it's a small place with all these things brought together into a small area. This little bit of the walk I'm on has a slightly easier route up there, on top of the nice flat open plain. But I like a bit of a challenge, so there's a chimney in the cliff I often go up over there. And that's the plan today. He just makes it look so easy sitting up there. It's such a great view to look out on from here. The approach, the final few steps to get to that triangulation point. And now I am at the highest point of my walk. It's not exactly a mountain up here, but it's definitely a great hill because of its view, really. I always think that you don't have to climb the most impressive looking mountain to get the nicest view. It's so relaxing and peaceful up here. Not a person in sight, just me and my dog. There's only one real big downside to somewhere like this on such a day as this, and that's the swarms of midges that are all around me. If you take a look, they're crawling all over me. You can't really see it on the cat. There's some, yeah. Ow. They are sore. Very sore.